Good morning, everyone. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. Today, I'm going to be doing a reading on Lizzo. I want to say shout out to all of my black people on Negro Solstice. Shout out to all of y'all who got y'all powers today. So, in celebration of black people getting their superpowers on the 21st. Basically, I have a lot of black artists that I'll be reading on for this week. And today we're going to start this off with Lizzo, because Lizzo has been basically going through a lot. Of course, when you have hundreds of thousands of people every day who just can't let you be talented and beautiful because you're plus size, because you're a bigger woman, that's going to weigh down on you. I want to say, you know, I have so much respect for Lizzo. Like, that's my girl. She's extremely talented, fun, and a great artist. And I really hate that people have chosen her because she's big to both be an advocate for them, for them to love themselves, as well as for them to use her as a target to attack because she does not fit a particular beauty standard. I want to say shout out for her for even just making it to where she is today. I love you, sis. Keep going. But we're going to go ahead, and I've done a personality reading on her before, but I am still going to draw a few cards to see where she's at right now. As you all know, we always start our readings off when I'm doing solo artists or celebrities with our Caroline Mays archetype cards. We'll be using this to sort of get a personality reading, just kind of see what the most dominant personality traits of an artist or celebrity is, and that's what we're going to be using these for. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, Lizzo, what do you have going on now? Okay. You know, I don't think that I still don't think Lizzo's in a good place. We do have the bully card that comes out. It says highlights your tendencies to intimidate others and helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. But we also have, I also feel like this is also a sort of negative thing as well, which in the shadow, it does say conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. I see it more of a self sort of sabotaging sort of thing. Let me, make sure that my phone volume is down. I feel like it's more of a self-sabotage thing, almost self-bullying. That kind of moment where everyone else is, you know, bullying you, and then you start to feel like you deserve it, or you start to feel like, you know, you start to sort of tear your own self down. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for her as well. We have child orphan. It says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering the fear of surviving. Like, it's talking about how Lizzo feels like almost like people have turned their backs against her, and she's just, you know, used to having to do things by herself, and used to being, you know, someone who has to be strong enough for, you know, her own self. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, there are people who are strong but also have other people to help carry them through. And that's what I mean by where Lizzo has to be strong for herself, meaning like probably does not have that many people who will have her back, you know, publicly, openly. And now that I think of it, like, I'm surprised. I don't know. Y'all can tell me. Let me know if I'm wrong. If there are, like, any actual celebrities that straight up come out and be like, yo, you know, leave her alone or stop talking about my girl Lizzo. I don't know if there anybody who does that, but there needs to be. We have child nature in reverse, tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. And so what I think with Lizzo, I think she needs to be careful. And I think she needs to be really careful of taking all of the negativity that is geared towards her and shoving it out onto other people who are in positions where they can't really defend themselves. So I think she needs to be really careful of that and not letting that negativity eat her up. Because Lord knows these people, these unhappy, disgusting people try it every day. But that's what she just really needs to be careful of, is letting that negative energy control her, letting that negative energy turn her into, you know, a wicked person, make her become someone really ugly in other people's eyes. And I mean personality-wise. So she has to be careful of not allowing that dark nature to take hold. We have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. And we have expectations, don't seek anyone else's approval. So for her, she's definitely being guided. And, you know, it's easier to say to, like, you know, focus on what's going on now, focus on what's ahead of you. It's easier said than done, but that's what she's being called to do, to focus on her talents, focus on her gifts, and also call for the audience to do. Focus on her talents, focus on her gifts, focus on her music. Worry about whether or not you like that. If there's anything else you don't like, mind your business. You know what I mean? Just be like, okay, well. We have expectations also for Lizzo. It says, don't seek anyone else's approval. So, you know, regardless if it's on the people who, you know, who are not black women, I'm just going to say they were not black women. There were a lot of white women, specifically white women, who were very upset at Lizzo for wanting to lose weight. That's her choice. It's her body. If she wants to lose weight or she wants to gain weight, that's her freaking choice. I don't know why, specifically, white women have made her some sort of big girl superhero. You hate to see it, but, yeah, she does not need to listen to whoever wants her to be, you know, fat and proud, nor does she need to listen to whoever wants her to be ashamed of being fat and wants her to be skinny. Like, she doesn't need to listen to either one of y'all. She needs to listen to herself. She needs to listen to her body. You know, if her body says, girl, we want to gain 10 more pounds, because this is where we're at, this is where we like, this is where the body is more comfortable, that's what she's gonna do. If she's like, hey girl, we want to lose it, hey, that's what she's gonna do. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. What matters is the talent that homegirl is bringing every day. So, moving on. Sorry, y'all, I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more oracle cards for Lizzo. Just pull some more advice, some anything. Okay, wow, okay. Easy progress. So, and we also have darkening of the light. Okay. I think this was supposed to be reversed in my hand anyway, but, so here's how I see it. Things are not, the effect that people have on Lizzo is going to be there. There's only but so much somebody can take before they start feeling down themselves, and I'm seeing that that's what is happening for her. Limits and connection is here. So I think Lizzo needs to cut off how much she indulges in social media. She needs to cut off how much she's reading about what people have to say. She needs to cut off, like, you know, just also, she needs to literally, you know, what would be good for her mentally and spiritually, I would say, to have a sort of a day with no electronics, like no, I'd say no, and nothing where that can give her access to social media. Just a day with your instruments, some peaceful music, you know, That's what she would need. Because all of that online stuff is not going to do her any good. Okay. So, I want to know, let me see. I want to know how her music career is going to go, to be honest. Like, where is she going to go as a celebrity from here on? Like, as a musician. I really want to know that. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for just how do I see her music career going. This is, like, uneven. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Huh. You know what's funny? Believe it or not, the meaner Lizzo gets, the more powerful she becomes. The only downside to that, because I do see issues with Lizzo that will actually come from anger. Like, and I don't know if it's like something like she'll get, like she becomes a different person under the influence of alcohol or what it is. But I feel like Lizzo, somewhere there's an issue with negativity, like overbearing negativity and or anger. But I do feel like in a way that will protect her on the outside, but not on her close circles. Because bad habits like that can actually really affect your inner circle. When it affects your inner circle, that directly affects you. But for Lizzo, I do see her being, if she transforms into a person who is more colder, who is able to cut people off if they disrespect her. As soon as she kind of grabs the reins over her own social life, like I said, really manage who she lets in, who she lets close to her. Once she does that, that's when she'll be most successful. When she stops giving a damn, that is when she's going to be most successful. She's going to be making the most amount of money. I can even see her giving out to charities after a while too. Once she because I think her career is going to grow. I see her career growing. I see her becoming more financially successful. And I even see her giving out to charities. Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, especially if she manages, I don't know if this is alcohol or some sort of drinking problem, especially if she manages that, she should be absolutely fine in her career, absolutely fine, especially working with people who are have similar taste in music, working with people who are complementary to her music. Like, she's gonna do pretty good. Possibly specifically in America. But yeah. And once again, like, I do think her appreciation for herself is going to, for her own body is going to come back up. Just her appreciation for who she is and just loving herself. I do think that, that confidence and that, self-respect and that self-love is going to bounce right back for her. So I'm really happy to see it. I see nothing but good things for her and her future, for her career. Like I said, I see her making a lot of money, so possibly signing a contract with maybe like some sort of movie soundtrack song or something like that. A lot of deals, or at least one good deal that's going to just keep bringing in some money. And believe it or not, like, I feel like her music is going to be, like, really wanted. She's going to be the one who's going to decide whether or not she's going to lend her music out or not. Like, it's going to be one of those things, well, I don't need this job. I can take it if I wanted to. You know, very choosy about who she works with. Like I said, even with this Queen of Swords, like, once she gets a hang of who to cut off, who to not work with, who to not be close with, who to do this, who to do that with, like, Lizzo's going to become so much more powerful than she is now. So hopefully she moves into that, towards that direction of growth. Okay. And just a few more cards. What's the next biggest thing to happen for Lizzo? Right now, Lizzo is still going through a stage of depression. So she may actually take that break here, because we have the Hermit, then we have the Ten of Swords, which is also everything is fine card right here. So it's like kind of like, and you have to realize, even look at this Ten of Swords, like I said, she needs to take a break of social media. She's on that phone. Everything is fine while she's taking in all of the daggers of everyone and their ugly words towards her, just because she's not what they deem healthy or what they deem attractive. Even though she is fully healthy woman who can perform on stage for an hour playing a flute and twerking, and most of y'all can't do that, and y'all weigh 140. So, but yes, I digress. Yeah, I do think that I do see her going to take a sort of break. I really want her to stay away from that social media and be careful with taking in that much. She may even turn down an opportunity or either delay a project because of her sort of, it's almost like self-sabotaging because of her own emotions, because of her dealing with the stress of this stuff around her. So, you know, she doesn't want to make her work suffer, so she just has to be careful with that as well, and not lose any opportunities. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys today on Lizzo. I wish her all the best. I would love to hear more music from her. And until next time, Cubs, I hope to... make sure you follow me on Twitter so you get notified whether or not I'm going live on Saturdays at 8:30. Make sure you check out my Patreon if you would like to purchase your own reading. These are oracle readings right here, and this is a tarot reading. You can purchase those on the Lines in Tarot at patreon.com. If you would like one, and while you wait for you go there, you click on the tier for the video you would like to purchase. Message me the day that you're like, hey, okay, I want my reading this week, and while you wait for your reading, you get access to all of my exclusive Patreon videos. So please be sure to check it out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you have not already, so you can get notified when I drop a reading on your favorite artist, celebrity, or K-pop boy band or girl band. And until next time, I hope to see you again in the Lion's Den. Bye!